Hello and welcome to Woodslet, a channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality in the age of artificial intelligence. And in this channel, we usually try to find the best possible answer to a question. And today's question is why sex education is so important today. Okay, we'll talk about it in detail, of course, and dive deep into this topic. But before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, please keep supporting Wooden Slat. It means a lot to me also. And finally, although I talk about human sexuality, human sexual behaviors, amazing psychological facts regarding human sexuality, but there is no vulgarity in this channel. And I don't promote any kind of vulgarity through this channel. All I talk about is scientific data, facts, evidences, and above all, technology. So, let's come back to our topic. Why is sex education so important today? Look, we are going to talk about something super important, not important, but super important, because sexual education around the world is why it's necessary, why it's important. We'll definitely talk about it. But before that, let me tell you that we'll cut it short, sexual education to sex ed, so that it will be better to uh, listen to, and of course, it's better for me to pronounce. So, sex ed is about more than just birds and the bees. That means a very common things. It's something out of the box, right? Isn't it? And sometimes society doesn't permit any. In many society, it's still a taboo, a stigma. It's a key pair of growing up and staying healthy. It helps young people understand their bodies, relationships, and emotions overall. And it's above all emotions that we are really concerned about. Yet, in many places, sex education is still a taboo topic, as I just said. Different countries have very different approaches to sexual education. In some places, like the Netherlands, students start learning early about their bodies and relationships quite early. In others, sex education is minimal or even non existent. Is that good or bad? Okay, you are here to judge, of course, because you will feel whether it's good or bad. When sex education is lacking, young people suffer. In my opinion, higher rates of teenage pregnancies, sexually transmitted infections or STIs often occur due to the lack of sexual education, sexual knowledge, due to the lack of knowledge in of their bodies, relationships, or emotions. In the United States, for example, some states don't mandate comprehensive sex education, leading to these issues, and some states, of course, follow some kind of comprehensive education. So they are in a good shape comparatively, as long as teenage pregnancy and all other these kind of different types of problems are what we are talking about. Now, comprehensive sex education empowers young people with knowledge and skills. It's very important. They make informed choices about their health and relationships. And it's really right, because comprehensive sex education covers everything: consent, contraception, healthy relationships, and many more things. It's not just about sex, because it's about respect and safety also. In my previous video, I talked about consent and safety. So if you have not watched it, I will request you to watch that video, so that it will be more clear why it's important in sex education. Is why important, because this consent and safety uh, is very important in or key point in any kind of sexual relationships. When done right, sex education supports healthier communities, and it reduces misinformation, stigma, fear, and all kinds of such things that really always hold us back and don't allow us to move forward. It promotes equality by teaching respect for all genders and sexual orientations, which is also very important, because I have talked about all genders and orientations in my last videos. So if you have not watched those videos, I will request you to watch those videos also. So around the world, young people need accurate, inclusive, and age-appropriate information. In many developing countries, lack of sex education means higher risks for younger girls, especially, including early marriages and limited access to healthcare, which often translate to death or something more sinister happenings. So, studies show that good sexual sex education leads to better health outcomes. It's a very scientific study, and it lowers the rates of sexually transmitted infections, unintended pregnancies, and even sexual violence. So knowledge is power here, right? So why discuss sexual education? Because it's essential for a healthy, informed, and respectful society. We need to build a respectful society where empathy is above all, and we all benefit when everyone has access to the right information. Let's support comprehensive sex education everywhere. Let's campaign for it. If you like this video, please share with your friends. And we need it. It's a need of time, you know. Anyway, it's up to you to choose whether you will give sex education to your younger children or not. But in my view, it's very scientific approach, and it should be adopted as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more important topics. See you next time. Till then, goodbye, stay safe, and take care.